Courage, face it or run. Life gives us moments where we must decide, face it or run. For Jake, a high school sophomore, this moment came when he least expected it. Jake had one rule: never volunteer for anything, ever. But when Pastor Daniels asked for a student to share a short testimony at youth night, his best friend Ethan did the unthinkable. "Jake will do it," Ethan shouted before Jake could react. Jake's heart dropped. "Public speaking in front of everyone? No way." "Come on, man," Ethan nudged him. "You've got a great story, just trust God." Trust God. Sounds simple, right? But fear has a way of making things complicated. Jake spiraled. How to overcome fear, how to be more confident. He searched YouTube for answers like faith over fear, how to be bold in faith, and encouraging Bible verses for tough times. But all he found were more worries. What if he forgot his words? What if everyone laughed? He even considered faking an illness to get out of it. But his little sister Lily called him out. "You always tell me to be brave," she said. "Maybe it's your turn." That hit hard. The night before, Jake opened his Bible, desperate for peace. He landed on Joshua 1:9. "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." It was like God was directly talking to him. Could courage mean stepping up even when he was terrified? The next evening, Jake stood backstage, knees shaking like a leaf. Pastor Daniels patted his shoulder. "It's not about being perfect, Jake. It's about letting God use you." Deep breath. He stepped forward. The mic squeaked, someone coughed, his palms were sweaty. Then he spoke. Jake started slow, his voice shaky, but then something happened. He stopped thinking about himself and just shared about the time he doubted God, about how Jesus gave him peace during his parents' divorce. He talked about how to trust God in hard times and the power of faith and prayer. He spoke from the heart, and that made all the difference. By the time he finished, the room was silent. Then applause, even the cool kids clapped. Ethan grinned. "Dude, that was awesome." Later, a younger student, Noah, approached. "That really helped me," he said. "I've been struggling with the same thing." Jake blinked. "Wait, what?" His fear had nearly made him run, but because he stayed, someone else found hope. That night, he realized courage isn't about feeling brave. It's about showing up, trusting God, and letting Him do the rest. So when fear comes knocking, will you face it or run? The Bible reminds us to be strong and courageous, not because we have it all together, but because God is with us, always. Let God guide you in those moments that seem impossible. Thanks for watching. Tell us what's a moment you had to step out in faith. Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories of faith and courage.